Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you are new around here, welcome. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank y'all so much for coming back. I do appreciate all of you guys being here with me today. If you're new here, welcome. On this channel, I'm documenting my family of 5 journey to financial independence and hopefully to retire early from the 9 to 5 life. So if that interests you, you want to see some real numbers, you want to join our community, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And to all of you who are returning, thank you so much for coming back. We're almost at 15,000 subscribers. So thank you so much for all of you who are coming back every time I post a video and just really following along with us while you are getting motivated to start your own journey. I'm not a financial advisor or a fiduciary, but I do think experience through real numbers and a journey can also be a good teacher. So I'm hoping that you guys will continue to follow along with me and let's get into this. So we're going to be doing the first video of 2 of our September monthly dividend income. Okay, so today we're going to talk a little bit about SCHD because that's the one that a lot of you all happen to be invested in and a lot of you all really like SCHD. So I'm going to share with you our dividend income from the SCHD positions in every taxable account that we own. And then on Monday, which is the part 2, I'm going to share with you all of the other dividend income payments that we received during the month of September, and it was quite a bit of them, if I'm honest. And so I'm hoping that video that comes out on Monday isn't too long, but I like to go through each dividend payment and tell you guys like how much we made and all that good stuff. So this is just motivating for a lot of you who may be getting started. I have videos on here where I started new positions and we received 25 cents in a dividend payment. But if you are consistent and you believe in what you have, just continue to build your share size up. And I'm telling you, after a while, you are going to see bigger dividend payments. One reason why I like SCHD so much is that it's a great pair with VTI or VOO. So if you own any one of those types of funds or any type of fund that tracks the S&P 500, what you'll realize is that the top 10 positions in those funds are usually the same. It's like Tesla, Amazon, Google, Microsoft, Apple, Amazon, and maybe like 2 or 3 others. And one of the reasons why I like SCHD is that the top 10 holdings doesn't include pretty much any of those positions, maybe one, but I like that SCHD focuses on other great companies that may not get as much attention as the Apples and Tesla and Googles, but you know, are still solid, like Lowe's or Home Depot or Coca-Cola or Pepsi, AbbVie, Procter & Gamble. These are all great companies as well. They just, you know, don't get a lot of the same, you know, news time as the other tech companies, but I like that SCHD can be paired well with VTI or VOO, and I prefer VTI because it's like pretty much almost 4,000 companies, so you're really diversified if that's what you are looking for. But let me start number 1 with share. So I'm going to work from the smallest up to the largest. And speaking of that, thank you so much, Share, for sponsoring today's video. Now, I talked about Share often on this channel. I will have some videos down below in the description box where you can kind of go back and get like a detailed walkthrough of Share. But basically, Share is a really great beginner investing app for the beginner. So if you want something that's hands-off, that really, you know, can kind of lead you slowly into what investing is, because I think Share does a great job of teaching you what actually it is. They actually have financial advisors on staff to help craft this app so that you know what a stock is, so that you know what an ETF is, so that you know what an index fund is. It also prevents you from day trading and shorting options, because as a beginner, in my humble opinion, you should not be doing any of those things. Also, like that Share really focuses on dollar cost averaging. Okay, so if you're trying to sit back and figure out like, should I invest, you know, on Tuesday or should I invest on a Friday? Maybe I should invest in October and not in September. You don't have to worry about all of that. The app will dollar cost average for you. So it'll take out the money from your bank account and it'll dollar cost average that amount through that particular month. So you don't even have to try and figure it out. And I also love that Share really focuses on strategies that you can create yourself. You guys always ask me, Shalise, how did you come up with this strategy? Like, where did you get this idea? Well, Share does a great job of taking a lot of that thinking out for you, and they will give you a whole bunch of strategies, or you can just come up with your own, and you're going to see some of those today. So if I bring up my app, I'm going to have my tablet right here. You'll see it up on your screen. Okay, so the first dividend for SCHD that we received was in our, let's see, my kids' favorite thing. So one strategy that I have with Share is just some stocks and funds that my kids kind of like. So I put SCHD into their strategy because I like that. I'm their mama. But they have like McDonald's, they have Disney, they have Roblox, all, solid companies that my kids like to spend a lot of money on. So I figure, why not make them an owner and a consumer? But you can see they received an SCHD payment on September 25th of 13 cents. So all of you guys who were just getting started and you're like, oh my goodness, my dividend payments are higher. Everyone starts somewhere. The idea that I'm trying to get across to all of you guys is just to start. You never know what you can accomplish or can achieve if you don't, just kind of get moving with it. So just again, 13 cents. Look at this, 13 cents that we received in my kids' favorite things. And then we received another one in a strategy that I titled Index Funds and Chill, something that I really don't have to look at pretty much ever or at all. And I really like this strategy because, again, I like index funds. They're a really safe way to invest. And you can see we received 21 cents from SCHD in this strategy. So I really do like this a whole lot. And I'm hoping that you guys, what you are enjoying the app too. I know a lot of you have given me feedback that is so beginner friendly and that it really prevents you from making shipwreck by trying to trade in it and all of that, which is a good thing. I've tried trading. It doesn't work for me. It may work for other people, but it does not work for me. And I like to just, live my life while knowing our money is working for us in the stock market. So those are the two SCHD payments we received inside of the Share app. Now we're going to talk about what we received in M1 Finance. Now I use M1 Finance strictly for the $1 a day investing challenge. Okay. So a lot of you who are participating with us in this challenge, we've been doing it for almost 3 years. So this is not something new. This is not a fad to me. This is something to get many beginners who may not have access to a whole lot of money to just start. So $1 a day, you can get started. Now, I did get a question like, well, that doesn't really get you to like $1 million. That's not the idea. The idea is to get you to start. So when you get access to, let's say, a tax refund, a bonus, or a raise, I'm in your mind saying, okay, now put a nice amount of that into the stock market. So you're already in those good habits, because if you can't do it with a small amount, trust me, you won't be able to do it with a bigger amount. I've been there, done that, and I don't want you to have to go through that. So if you can do it with a small amount, you can do it with a big amount. So that's why we get started with that. And also see my community post if you are participating in the $1 a day investing challenge, so that you guys can go ahead and vote. I think it's like just 3 options to choose from. And that way you can go ahead and be a part of that with us. And for the pick for the month of September, I told you guys just to pick one of your current shares and focus on building that up. Okay. So if we come to M1 Finance, you can see that we received a dividend of $2.07 in SCHD, and it's a little over 3 shares. Again, small amount. So you just saw me go over what we earned in Share. Now you're seeing me what we go over, what we have in M1 Finance to motivate you guys. So when you see this next SCHD payment that I'm about to talk about in a few seconds, that, we all start somewhere. And that's the point I'm trying to drive home now. Now let's go to Interactive Brokers. That's the big Jamunsky one. That's the big one that we all are waiting for. Now, I have been focused and dedicated on not just building up SCHD, but the other positions in our portfolio that we really like, especially during August and September. The stock market just was, like on another level. And not a good level either. It just kept falling and falling. But to those of you who, like me, were continuing to just dollar cost average, we were ignoring all of the noise. We weren't getting flustered. We weren't getting so emotional over it. We knew that long term we were going to win. We knew that the billionaire investors like Warren Buffett was probably buying just like we were. We knew that, when there's a lot of fear, then that's the perfect time to buy these companies that we know are not going anywhere. And so I was doing that. And so for the month of September for SCHD and Interactive Brokers, this is our biggest position. We have about $32,000 invested. We had about 430 shares. So you can kind of do the rough math. 430, 435. You'll see it up on your screen. And we received a whopping $281.60. So we received, if you did not know, SCHD paid 65 cents a share, not 35, 65 cents a share. So, you know, we had earned $281.60. And I'm just like, whoa, just seeing the progress that we've been making. My husband and I actually go back and watch our old videos to see like the journey to get to this point. And there's many of you who have like 500 shares, 1,000 shares. Some of you have like 5,000 shares, which is kind of amazing. Like that's Jedi status right there. But some of you also are just getting started. Some of you are on the fence. And the idea is that together as a community, whether you're in SCHD or not, if you're just investing in something that you believe in, when the market is down and crashing and there's a lot of fear, you can continue with your strategy knowing that things are going to be all right. So if you add up all of the SCHD that we received in all of our accounts from Interactive Brokers, from Share, and from M1, we received $284.01. Like that could pay for our water bill. That could also pay for our electric bill, and that could also, I can also order some pizza for us to have for dinner. So $284 can pay my water bill, my electric bill, and I'll have a little bit left over to order like takeout, like some pizza and some wings. To me, that is where dividend investing comes alive, because I can see practically where it could cover some of our expenses if we needed it to. And so I'm hoping that you guys are viewing it the same way. I cannot wait to share with you the rest of our dividend payments. So let me know down below how much you think we earned for the month of September, just in taxable accounts, not the Roths, not the traditional IRAs, not the 401k or the HSA, just in taxable accounts. Tell me what you think we made for September. I'm really excited to see your guys' responses. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much, Share, for sponsoring today's video. Again, if you would like to open up an account with Share, my referral link is down below. And I do have a couple of videos down below where I go through an extensive walkthrough of the app, showing you how to buy, how to set up your strategies, all of that good stuff. Again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Follow me over on Instagram if you would like to, see more like day-to-day type of clips and posts. But again, until then, I'll see you guys back here Monday for part 2. Have a good one.